So let me ask you something. What if you could have a really powerful AI assistant that you yourself actually own? I mean, one that no company, no subscription, nobody could ever take away from you. Well, that's the promise of Gemma 4, this absolutely revolutionary new AI from Google DeepMind. And trust me, it is packed with surprises that are completely changing the game.
But hang on. Before we get to the good stuff, let's talk about the problem. I mean, we are surrounded by these amazing AI tools, right? But almost all of them are proprietary. They live in the cloud, you need a subscription, and that can lead to some pretty awful situations where, users just lose access to their tools with zero warning. This quote right here, man, it just hits the nail on the head. Our work, sometimes even our entire business, depends on the goodwill of just a couple of giant companies.
And that gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's a fundamental problem of ownership, of control. When the tools you rely on every single day can just vanish without any notice, can you really say you own them? That's the big tension in the AI world today, this constant battle between corporate control and our freedom.
And this slide really lays it all out. There are two paths you can go down. On one side, you've got proprietary AI. You pay your subscription, it runs on their servers in the cloud, and poof, your access can be revoked at any time. But then on the other side, you've got open AI. It's free. It runs right there on your own system. And because you have it, because you own it, nobody can ever take it away. It's yours.
And that, right there, is where Gemma 4 steps in. It's this family of free, totally open models from Google DeepMind that just blows the doors off the old way of doing things. It's a powerful alternative that you can finally truly own.
So how accessible are we talking? Well, it's incredible. It is so efficient, it can run on your phone, completely offline, no internet required. It can run inside your web browser. People have even gotten this thing running on a first-generation Nintendo Switch. I mean, that's a device with almost no memory or processing power. That alone just shows you how revolutionary this is.
And the reason that's possible is because the smallest version of Gemma 4 is a 2 billion parameter model. Now, I know, 2 billion sounds massive, right? But in reality, it only needs a few gigabytes of memory to run. You don't need any expensive, power-guzzling hardware for this.
Okay, so it's super accessible, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now let's dive into the 4 really surprising innovations that make Gemma 4 so incredibly special. All right, surprise number 1, don't let that small size fool you. There's a bigger, 31 billion parameter model that is just shockingly powerful. It's already one of the top-ranked open models out there, and here's the real kicker. On key tests, it's beating models that are 10, sometimes even 20 times its size. What's just wild is that Gemma 4 gets this incredible performance while being what's called a dense model. See, most modern AIs are a mixture of experts, where only little specialized parts of the brain turn on to save energy. A dense model, though, it lights up its entire brain for every single question, which is usually super inefficient. So, how is this one so good? Well, the secret sauce has 4 ingredients. 1, they fed it this diet of super high quality, carefully curated data, none of the usual internet junk. 2, it uses something called hybrid attention. Think of it like reading a book. It's reading line by line to get all the details, but it's also zooming out to remember what chapter it's in. 3, its vision is better. Unlike older models that would squish images into a little box, Gemma 4 sees them as they are. And 4, this one is clever. It shares its short-term memory between all its different layers, which saves a ton of work. It's just brilliant.
Okay, surprise number 2 is that Gemma 4 is fantastic at what are called agentic workflows. Now that's a fancy term, but all it means is this AI isn't just about generating text, it's about giving it the power to actually do things in the real world. You can literally plug it into other systems to book a plane ticket for you, or find and summarize the news, or even write and send your emails. So think about it. If you ever lose access to one of those big proprietary systems, you can just plug Gemma 4 in as a free, powerful drop-in replacement. Surprise number 3. The context window, that's the AI's short-term memory, has doubled to 256,000 tokens. To put that in perspective, that means it can read and remember the entire contents of a book like The Great Gatsby, all in one go.
And finally, the 4th surprise. This one gets overlooked sometimes, but honestly, it might be the most important one of all, the license. The old version of Gemma had some annoying restrictions, but with Gemma 4, they're gone. You see, the old license came with these handcuffs. If you used it to make a new model, your new model had to have the exact same restrictions. But Gemma 4 uses the Apache 2.0 license. This is the real deal, true to the open source spirit. You can modify it, you can sell it,
You can use it commercially with basically zero friction. This is a massive, massive win for freedom and innovation.
So, what does all this add up to? Well, it means that powerful, accessible AI isn't just for the big corporations anymore. The future of AI is becoming more open, more democratic.
Now, of course, let's have a quick reality check. It's not perfect. Without a live connection to the internet, it can be confidently incorrect. It's not the best tool for really complex, open-ended problems, and it can struggle a bit with images that have tons of fine detail. But for what it's built to do, it's incredible.
And the world definitely agrees. In its very first week, Gemma 4 was downloaded over 10 million times. The demand for powerful AI that you can actually own is obviously there, and Gemma 4 is here to meet it.
I mean, this is an amazing gift that just can't be taken away. It's not for some giant corporation with deep pockets. It's for students, it's for hobbyists, for small businesses, for researchers. It really is for everyone, and it is free forever. So, I guess I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. In a world where more and more AI gets locked behind corporate walls, what incredible things are we all going to build with the powerful ones that have finally been set free?